debate over the ride-sharing service Uber has gone on for years in Vancouver. This week, one of the company's top advisors was in town to speak to the Vancouver Board of Trade. Eric Dakowitz has more on the event.
I'm going to focus my remarks today on the future of transportation and how we think ride-sharing fits into that here in British Columbia, throughout Canada, and throughout the world.
Uber is back in Vancouver to make their case about regulating the service in British Columbia. The service is currently offered in 400 cities, including 40 in Canada. Vancouver's taxi industry has lobbied hard against allowing Uber into the city, arguing it would threaten their jobs.
When any new competitor comes into the market, the existing players feel threatened and are going to do whatever they can to protect their interests. I mean, so that's a natural reaction. It's, when anything new comes around, people are scared of it.
This is about much bigger things than the competition with the taxi industry, or whether this particular company gets to operate, okay? The debate is moving, and it's moving quickly. And humbly, I believe BC needs to move quickly so that they are in alignment with the rest of the world. No one in the history of the world has wanted to give up a monopoly freely.
Plouffe suggests Uber is part of a driverless car future and argues that's why the taxi industry is not Uber's main competitor, but instead is focused on eliminating personal car use. The provincial government released survey results last week that show 80% of Metro Vancouver businesses want the service, but it's still unclear when or even if BC is set to get the ride-hailing service anytime soon. Eric Dakowitz in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine.
Our reporter Eric Dakowitz joins us now. Eric, what services will Uber offer if it comes to Vancouver?
Well, while Uber currently offers food delivery, luxury cars, and carpooling in most cities that they operate, this is considered the 2.0 version of the platform. If it ever reaches Vancouver, it will just be the initial version, which is ride-sharing at the touch of a button.
And what are Uber's long-term goals for their service?
Well, ultimately, Uber wants to take cars off the street and eliminate the use of personally owned vehicles. Long-term, they want to offer multiple people rides with low-emission vehicles. And it still remains to be seen whether or not they're going to be legalized on the city or provincial level, as regulations have not yet been approved in British Columbia.
Thanks, Eric.